Hello and welcome to day 5 of our 4-week Yoga Bursts trial. So this is the last day of our trial and I'd like to thank all of you for staying the course with me. So for the last 4 classes, as you've probably noticed, I did up the ante, as they say, a little bit. So the last 4 days have been a bit more challenging than the first 3 weeks. So I hope you've enjoyed that challenge. You've managed to work out where your body needs to be for some of those poses, and hopefully you'll rerun the classes a few times so that you get more used to them. So for today, I thought we'd have a little bit of a chill out today. So we're going to do a few less poses, but we're going to hold them for longer. So it's just going to be for a calm mind today. So you may have noticed in the picture, I have a bolster. Now you may not have a bolster, but if you've got a couple of pillows or a cushion, that would be ideal. I've also got the brick here as well. I've got brick. I've also got the block behind me as well. So I may be using all of these. Okay, there is a belt here as well in case somebody finds maybe that might be of assistance. So we're just going to start in a comfortable seated position. So I'll just push those bits and pieces out of the way for a second. So as always, think about your posture. Sit up nice and tall, because I'm really proud of all of you for getting this far in the Yoga Bursts challenges. So sit up nice and tall. Push down through your sacrum, up through your spine. Stretch up through your neck, through the crown of your head, whether you've got your legs crossed or your legs long. Sit up nice and tall and just breathe as you gently close your eyes, becoming aware of your breath. So today's practice is designed to help you relax, to unwind and release any tension you may be holding on to, helping you to feel refreshed, renewed and proud of the way you are taking care of yourself. Focus on that breath. Keep those eyes closed. Feel a wave of calm energy coming over your body as you breathe softly and easily. Feel that calming energy entering into your body. Don't try to think about it. Just let go, feeling lighter and lighter as you focus on the point between your eyebrows and stay relaxed. Stay focusing on that breathing. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, gently open your eyes. You're going to release the hands, release the legs, and you're just going to come round into a soft child's pose. So I'll give you a couple of options in child's. If you have no props at all, then you're just going to have big toes together, knees as wide as the mat. Push the hips back towards the heels. Stretch the arms forward. And bring the forehead down to the mat, releasing the forearms onto the mat, forehead to the mat. And you're just going to breathe softly and easily. But if you have props, there are a number of things you can do. You can either bring the block in and rest it under your forehead. If your hips don't come to your heels, then you can put this block behind or two, so that you do make contact, so that your body will release and relax. As those of you may remember in a very, very earlier video, providing your body is in contact with something, be it a prop or another part of your body, it will release and relax. But if you're hovering, then your body is still tense. So really pay attention and try and get that body to release and relax in child's. If you have a bolster, then obviously your knees are wide. You can bring that bolster right into you. You can hold onto it, roll over, and just turn the head to one side. Closing your eyes again. And just release and relax into this child's pose, wherever you may be. Ensure you are comfortable. Your eyes are closed. And you're just aware of your inhalation and your exhalation. Trying to get the inhalation the same length as the exhalation. Wonderfully slow, wonderfully easy. If you are on a bolster and you've turned your head, just breathe in, and as you breathe out, turn the head now slowly in the opposite direction as you sink back down into the bolster. If you're on a block or a brick, just stay where you are. It's your breath, and it's allowing your whole body to release and to relax. So always use your exhalation. This will help the body to release and relax. One more lovely, deep, slow breath in your child's pose. Then if you do have a bolster or any props, slowly move them out of the way. Stay in the child's pose, stretch the hands forward. Now if you have blocks underneath your hips and to make contact with your heels, leave them there. You just need to move any blocks that you may have had your forehead on. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to walk both hands over to the right. Initially, keep them shoulder width apart as you bring the head down between the arms, and you'll get a nice stretch down the left hand side of your body. Breathe into that stretch. For those of you that would like to, and only if you would like to, you can walk the left hand over to the right, place it on top just to increase that stretch, but ensure the hips stay in contact with the heels. If you have a shoulder injury at all or a bit of an impingement, then keep those arms shoulder width apart. And again, release down using your exhalation to release a little more each time. One more lovely breath. Then breathe in, and as you breathe out, walk both hands back to centre. Reset yourself. Make sure you have no props in the way as you walk yourself over to the other side. Again, initially, hands are shoulder width apart as you bring the head down to the mat. Stay here, keep that hip down towards the heels. Already you've got a lovely stretch in the right hand side of the body. As you take the left hand, if you wish, on top of the right or not, your choice. Breathe into your belly and exhale, release. Breathe into your belly, exhale, release. Breathe into your belly, exhale, release. Slow, deep breaths. And breathe in, and as you breathe out, walk the hands back to centre. One more stretch in your child's pose. As you walk the hands back towards you, bring the knees together. Roll over onto your right hip. Swivel around. and you're going to come and take the legs wide. So again, sit up nice and tall. So a couple of options here so that the pelvis comes forward. If you've got a block or a book, you're going to sit right on the very, very corner of that block or book, whatever that may be. So if I show you why. So to actually come into a nice wide leg forward fold, you need to bring the pelvis forward, and that's not always achievable for some people. So if you sit on the block or the book, you can just see the corner of it there. You're going to flex the legs, take the hands alongside you. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to roll. So I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it rolls, and it rolls your pelvis forward. This creates more room. Okay, so if you flex the feet, this just creates more room to enable you to come forward. So your option is to just come here. If you've got blocks, bricks, whatever you may have, I've got another one somewhere. Not very organised here today. Okay, so whatever you may have, build it as high as you wish. You've got a few minutes to do it, I say, because there's nothing harsh, nothing quick today, so that you can come down, maybe bring to rest. Again, if you've got one of these lovely bolsters or a pillow alongside you, again, use your trusty brick. Make sure the zip is at the bottom so that you're not resting on the zip. Bring that bolster in towards your pelvis. Hold on to it, and you can just come forward, resting the forehead on the bolster. So work out where you would like to be for this next restful pose. So take a few moments. I'll wait a few moments for you. I'll keep talking. You're probably fed up with my voice right now. But I'll keep talking just while you work out what you might need. So maybe a couple of pillows, maybe a pile of books to put the pillows on. Work it out. Maybe something to sit on to bring that pelvis forward, making more room so that eventually you can come forward, giving whatever you've got a lovely cuddle. Bring the forehead to your prop initially. Release those shoulders back and down. Release those hips, and then turn the head to the right. Continue to breathe slow and easy. Maybe counting your inhalation to perhaps 5 and your exhalation to 5. Keep those eyes closed. Just enjoy your body. Enjoy your breath. Enjoy your time today. You deserve it. You've worked really hard over the last 4 weeks. Then breathe in, and as you breathe out, turn the head to the left. Again, relax down into whatever prop you have. Slow and easy. Again, count those breaths if it helps. Just to 5. 5 for in and 5 for out. Taking that breath all the way down to your abdomen, all the way out and up. Keep those eyes closed. Keep your gaze inward to your body. How does your body feel today? Just let it go. It's your body. Treat it with respect. Breathe slow and easy. These poses can look pretty easy, but it can still be challenging to be still. Just find where you are most comfortable, and that's where you stay. Then breathe in, and as you breathe out, very gently walk yourself away from your prop. Release, remove those props, put them to one side. with whatever you're sitting on. Bring those legs together. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe bend the knees a little bit if you need to as you bring the arms up. Palms facing, stretch up through your spine, soft and easy, and just come forward, resting on the thighs, maybe touching the toes. Maybe this is where you might like the belt around your feet. Don't go pulling into it though, it's just a little prop, just to help you to come down into the last pose today. Releasing your lower back, releasing your chest down to your thighs, wherever you might be, keeping those eyes closed again. Breathing into your body, breathing in light, breathing out darkness, breathing in light, breathing out darkness. One more lovely deep breath. Then breathe in, and as you breathe out, slowly walk the hands up the legs. Try and keep the eyes closed as you come to a seated cross-legged position, or keep your legs long, your choice. Adjust your posture with your eyes closed, perhaps without me giving you hints and tips. Think about what you need to do. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the palms together at heart centre. Thank you all very much for joining me in this past 4 weeks of yoga bursts. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I hope you've come along with me, noticed my mistakes. I make them as well. Hopefully you've noticed them and maybe even corrected them yourself. If you have done so, well done, congratulations. And thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.